Hey guys, thanks for checking out another video. What do we say? Oh my god, am I having like a stroke? Give me a minute. Hey guys, thanks for coming back to check out another video. So, I was thinking, I've heard a lot of us say, and I myself have said it to myself, that this year for panning was just not our year. Like it didn't go how we planned. We didn't meet all of our goals and things like that. And so it got me thinking like, well, maybe to like make myself feel better or like just, recognize that I did accomplish things even if it wasn't everything that I wanted to accomplish. Let me go back through my like bin where I'm keeping all of my yearly empties and let me just dig around in there and see what is in there. I surprised myself. Like there are things that I have finished off this year that I just completely forgot that I finished off. So I'm here to share with you like what I think are my biggest like panning achievements of this year. I'm gonna give myself like a little pat on the back, showing you all this, but I think it's good to do these kinds of things. So I really encourage you guys to like sit down and think about all of the things that you actually have accomplished this year. So if this sounds exciting to you, then let's just get right on into it. So the first product I want to talk about is this product was the bane of my existence when I had it in my Project 50 pan. If you guys have been here and you've been following that along, you can probably guess what it is. This is like the only thing that I think that I have truly hate panned this year. This product was just terrible, and the price tag made it even worse to swallow. Like the price tag on it is the only reason why I finished this off this year and didn't just declutter it. So it really showed me just how much I do not want to hate pan things, but it is the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Serum. Do you guys remember the struggle with this? I thought like I had just forgotten about it. I think that it was just such a bad experience. I like blocked it out of my mind. So when I saw this in the bin, I was like, what are you doing here? I thought I killed you a long time ago. So I just thought it was funny to like reminisce about this. Okay, the next one. Now I'm sure that I started working on this in 2019 and then finished it off at the beginning of 2020 because I know this would be my second concealer of like this same concealer that I have finished off in my lifetime, and it takes forever. But I like forgot that I finished off a Tarte Shape Tape this year. I am just so proud of myself. Like these take forever. It's no joke. There's so much product in here, and then a little bit goes a long way. So really, I was just like impressed with myself when I found this in the bin. I was like, oh yes, go girl. All right, so the next thing we will talk about, let's do highlighters. So I am proud of myself this year. I finished off 4 highlighters. 3 of them are like liquid cream and 1 was a powder. So I'm not sure of the order that I finished these off, but I finished off the ABH liquid highlighter in the shade Perla. I absolutely loved this, and I loved mixing it in with my foundations. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I think the second one I finished off was this Tarte Twinkle Stick highlighter, and I had this in my like Partners in Cream project pan. But yeah, this was one of my oldest like cream products. So really happy that this was out of here. And then just recently, I finished off my Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow liquid highlighter in the shade Exposed. And this for sure was, if not my oldest makeup product in my collection, definitely my oldest cream product. This has to be kicking around like the 2 to 3 year mark of age. And so this was never like in a project pan or anything like that. I just finished it off on my own. Like I said, I've really fallen in love with mixing these liquid highlighters into my foundation. So that's what I did with this one. But I'm just like so tickled with myself, like three cream highlighters. And then I did finish off from Tarte a powder highlighter. This was in the shade Strobe. This came from their one of their palettes, if I remember correctly. But yeah, finished off a powder highlighter. I cannot tell you the last time that I finished off a powder highlighter. Like just, woo, okay. We are getting it done this year. Let's move on into blushes. So you guys have been following along in Partners in Cream. You are very familiar with this. I am just so proud of the progress that I have made with this palette, and this is a good one to show you because I had all the intentions of finishing this palette this year and I didn't accomplish that goal, but I am proud of everything that I did to this palette this year. So when I first started using this palette, which it's the Balm How About Them Apples palette, by the way, when I first started using it, if I'm not mistaken, in 2019, I had finished off Cider and Caramel already. So we had Candy, Cobbler, Pie, and Crisp that I was trying to finish off in the year of 2020. I finished off 3 of the cream blushes. And Crisp is just one of my favorite ones. So I'm not like super mad that he's still hanging on. And I have made such progress on Crisp. Like it'll be finished off, not by the end of 2020, but definitely in the beginning of 2021. So I just think this is like a good thing to look at. Like I didn't meet the original goal that I set out for, but I did plow through this and accomplish a lot of things with this and can still be proud. So let's take a look back at eyeshadow. You guys remember I started the year panning the Lorac Mega Pro 1. I still really love this palette. I did depot mine, and I have some regrets on depotting my Lorac palettes. I wish I would have just kept them intact, but I depotted them to like save space and everything like that. But I just wanted you to see. So a lot of the shades are depotted, obviously, but look at all those shiny, empty pans. I did finish off eyeshadows this year. I've been working on Subculture and doing pan those eyeshadows and things like that. And while I'm enjoying everything that I'm doing, it is like I'm spread a little bit more thin, so I'm not finishing off shades like I want to. And I was like kind of really bummed and like mad at myself that I wasn't doing that. But then like when I open this palette and see all of those nice little X's with the 20s in them to signal that like I did finish it off this year, I'm just so proud of myself. So there's 7 shades in here, if I'm not mistaken. 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7 shades in this palette that I finished off in like a 6-month period. So yes, great job. All right, so the last things that I'm gonna pat myself on the back for are lip products. Okay, bullet lipsticks are a struggle. If we can finish a bullet lipstick off in 2021, I don't know, we will throw the biggest party ever that we can, you know, over the internet. But I finished off 3 lip glosses this year. Now I'm hoping to make it 4 officially, but that one is still kicking, so we can't count him yet. But I finished off 2 NYX Butter Glosses, 2. And look, we discovered this year, or at least I discovered this year, I don't know if you discovered it with me, but the packaging on these is not opaque. It's clear. That's all product that you're seeing. And then I finished off a ColourPop lip gloss. This is in the shade Moonchild. So just really proud of myself. Like I don't ever finish off lip products unless it's like a lip balm, because I carry those with me all the time. But yeah. So I don't know how many items that was that we just talked about, but those are like all of the items. When I look at them, I'm like, you did a thing. You did so many things, and you should be proud of how much you did actually do this year, even though you feel like you didn't do that much. So I hope that this video was fun for you guys to watch. I think it was fun to like kind of take a trip back down memory lane. Like I said, a lot of these items I just kind of forgot that I like finished them off. So it was a lot of fun. I'm still gonna do like an end of the year, well, you'll probably see it in January 2021, but like a how much makeup did we finish off, and so we'll look at everything during that video. But yeah, so let me know down below what your biggest accomplishment panning wise has been this year. I would love to know, and then we can like encourage each other and cheer each other on, and like that's just, you know, what I love about doing these types of things. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.